Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, may be pregnant with Will Spencer's Crew Morrow child, but her irresponsibility could lead to a miscarriage. It seems that this isn't enough for Luna to back off and be happy. After a showdown with Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, it seems tragedy may strike as the pregnancy ends in a miscarriage. Although Luna got those two little pink lines she wanted so badly, it seems that bold writers may decide to have Luna suffer a miscarriage. Will be horrified to learn that Luna is pregnant with his child, but he could decide he likes the idea of being a father. Luna will certainly try to use this baby to bond with Will. Electra is clearly not going to like this one bit, and will certainly tell Luna where she can take her idea of the perfect family. Fans knows that everything Luna has done will certainly be a point of contention for these two. Electra wants Luna know where nears will whether there is a baby on the way or not. One of Luna and Electra's face-off could lead to tragedy as Luna loses the baby in some way and tried to blame Electra. Of course, Will is not going to buy Luna's leaves because Electra wouldn't intentionally hurt anyone. Luna may go off the deep end if this happens, causing Luna to try to kill Electra, as in an eye for an eye. Electra could end up like Tom Starr, Clint Howard, and Paul Hollis Dovey Chambers, who faced grim fates thanks to Luna. Luna came close to killing Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Miss Hinswood, as well. Electra could certainly end up in grave danger if Luna loses her child and blames her. Will Luna survive? Luna's child may not survive, and that would certainly lead to Luna going off the rails again. It's hard to say who Luna might target besides Electra, but you can be sure she would be on top of the list. Will Luna end up in jail, where she belongs? Will Bill step in again so his grandchild isn't born in prison? Will Luna go back to prison where she belongs after everything she has done since her release? Luna has committed several crimes after going after Steffi this past time out. Los Angeles was bustling with the usual glamour, glitz, and chaos that always surrounded Forrester Creations. But for some of the city's most prominent families, a storm was brewing that would shake their lives to the core. At the center of it all was Luna Nozowa, the young, ambitious, and vulnerable woman whose world was about to be turned upside down. It all started with Electra Logan, whose relentless scheming had already left a trail of heartbreak and frustration in its wake. Electra's vendetta against Luna had been simmering for weeks, ever since she saw Luna as a threat, not only to her family's reputation, but also to the men in their lives. Electra had never been one to let her feelings simmer quietly. She thrived on confrontation, and today, the collision course she could set with Luna was about to reach a catastrophic climax. The morning began innocuously enough. Luna, radiant despite her condition, arrived at Forrester Creations to oversee a new design collaboration. Finn, ever devoted and protective, had insisted on accompanying her. Their love had been tested countless times before, but this time felt different. Luna was glowing with the hope of her future, unaware that Electra had been plotting to confront her in the most public and humiliating way imaginable. Electra, dressed impeccably and radiating confidence, cornered Luna near the main atrium of Forrester Creations. Her eyes were sharp, her lips twisted in a smirk that spelled trouble. "Luna," she began, her voice sweet but laced with venom, "we need to talk. Alone." Finn, sensing the tension, stepped forward. "Electra, I don't think this is necessary." "Luna doesn't need," but Electra cut him off with a glare. "Finn, step aside. This is between Luna and me." The air was thick with unspoken animosity. Luna, feeling the pit in her stomach grow heavier, followed Electra into a quieter hallway. But it was clear that this confrontation was not just verbal. It was a battle of wills, a clash that neither of them could avoid. "Electra, what is this about?" Luna asked, her voice steady but her hands betraying a subtle tremor. Electra's smile widened, cruel and calculated. Oh, Luna, you think you can just waltz in and take everything away from the people you barely know? From the people I love? You're naive and frankly, dangerous. Luna's heart sank. She had anticipated tension, but the sheer intensity of Electra's hostility was overwhelming. I haven't done anything to hurt anyone, Luna replied softly, trying to maintain composure. But Electra was relentless. Her next words cut like knives. You've already taken so much from Finn. And now you want to take everything from me. I won't let you. The confrontation escalated quickly. Voices rose, accusations flew, and the hallway echoed with the tension between the two women. Luna, growing more anxious with each passing moment, clutched her stomach instinctively. She had felt unwell that morning, but she brushed it off as nerves. I'm not trying to take anything, Luna stammered. I just want to live my life, be happy with Finn. Electra advanced, her anger barely contained. Happy? You think happiness comes without consequence? You think you can just steal what's mine? In a heartbeat, the confrontation became physical. Luna stepped back instinctively, but her heel caught on the edge of a marble floor panel. She stumbled, her body wobbling precariously. Finn shouted, rushing to her side, but it was too late. Luna felt a sharp, piercing pain that brought her to her knees. Luna! Finn cried, panic flooding his voice as he steadied her. Her face was pale, her breath shaky. The fear in Finn's eyes mirrored the horror she felt in her heart. Electra froze, realizing the gravity of what had just happened. I didn't mean, But words were meaningless now. The damage had been done. Luna's miscarriage had begun. Finn's hands trembled as he held her, his mind racing with disbelief and anger. The hallway, once a battleground of words, had transformed into a scene of heartbreak. In the aftermath, Forrester Creations was thrown into turmoil. Katie Logan, hearing the commotion, rushed to Luna's side. Oh my God, Luna, it's going to be okay. We'll get you help. Her voice was filled with a mix of panic and motherly concern. The news spread like wildfire. Brooke, who had always been fiercely protective of her family, arrived moments later, her expression a mix of fury and despair. Electra, what have you done? She demanded, her voice trembling. Electra, now pale and shaken, could barely respond. I didn't mean for this to happen. I just wanted to scare her. But the damage was irreversible. Luna was whisked away to the hospital, Finn never leaving her side. The doctors confirmed the devastating news. Luna had suffered a miscarriage. The loss was overwhelming, a cruel twist of fate that left everyone reeling. As Luna lay in the hospital bed, tears streaming down her face, Finn held her hand tightly. We'll get through this, Luna, I promise. You're not alone. Luna shook her head, grief consuming her. I don't know if I can, Finn. It feels like everything is falling apart. Meanwhile, Electra was left to face the consequences of her actions. Ridge, hearing the news, stormed into the hospital, confronting Electra with the full weight of his fury. Do you realize what you've done? You've destroyed a life, he shouted, his voice echoing through the halls. Electra, now confronted with the reality of her actions, finally broke down. I didn't mean for this to happen, she whispered, tears streaming down her face. But Ridge's anger was unrelenting. Intentions don't matter, Electra. Luna is hurt because of you. Back at the hospital, the emotional fallout continued. Katie stayed with Luna through the night, offering comfort, while Finn alternated between rage and helplessness. Brooke, determined to support her family, began planning how to deal with Electra's destructive tendencies. The tragedy also rippled through the Logan family and Forrester Creations. Thomas, who had recently been trying to mend his ways, found himself torn between loyalty to his family and sympathy for Luna. Steffi, overwhelmed by the news, struggled with guilt for not being there to protect Luna. Even Bill, Finn's father, was caught in a storm of emotion, part anger at Electra, part concern for his son and future daughter-in-law. As the days passed, Luna's recovery became the focal point. Finn, determined to protect her, became more vigilant than ever. He refused to let anyone, including Electra, near her without oversight. The tension between Electra and the rest of the Forrester-Logan clan reached new heights, with Ridge and Brooke insisting that she face consequences for her reckless actions. Yet even in the midst of tragedy, small sparks of hope emerged. Luna's strength and resilience shone through, as she slowly began to process her grief and lean on Finn for support. The couple's bond, tested in unimaginable ways, grew stronger as they navigated the painful aftermath. Electra, meanwhile, was left to confront her own demons. The guilt and remorse she felt were compounded by the rejection and anger from those around her. No amount of scheming or manipulation could undo the damage she had caused. She found herself isolated, her relationship strained, and her reputation tarnished. In a dramatic twist, Ridge and Brooke decided that Electra needed a form of accountability. They insisted she leave Los Angeles for a while, a move meant both to protect Luna and give Electra a chance to reflect on her destructive behavior. Electra, humbled yet bitter, agreed, realizing that she could no longer manipulate her way out of the consequences. Meanwhile, Finn and Luna began taking tentative steps toward healing. They spent quiet evenings together, finding solace in shared memories and the deep love they held for each other. Friends and family rallied around them, offering support and compassion. Katie, in particular, became a pillar of strength, ensuring that Luna never felt alone in her grief. Though the miscarriage was an unimaginable loss, it also became a catalyst for growth and introspection. Luna, despite her heartbreak, discovered an inner resilience she hadn't known existed. Finn, ever steadfast, remained by her side, proving that love could endure even the darkest moments. And as Electra departed Los Angeles, the stage was set for new beginnings. The ripple effects of her actions would continue to influence the lives of the Forrester and Logan families. But for Luna and Finn, the focus shifted to recovery, reconciliation, and the hope that someday, life would offer them another chance at happiness. In true bold and the beautiful fashion, the events of this dramatic confrontation left viewers on the edge of their seats. Questions lingered. Could Luna forgive Electra? Would Finn and Luna find a way to rebuild their dreams? How would the rest of the Forrester family navigate the aftermath of such tragedy? One thing was certain: the fallout from that fateful day would be felt for months to come. Los Angeles, with its dazzling skyline and relentless pace, had witnessed yet another storm in the lives of its most iconic families. And in the midst of heartbreak and anger, a new chapter of resilience, love, and redemption was quietly beginning. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and BAUTIFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.